I'm so disappointed in the fact that you're the one that wanted to be the villain. Embrace it. Be the villain. Be it. You wanted it. You said it. Now enjoy it and stand 10 toes deep in it and say it with your chest. They are watching because of me too, even when you know they're not. We all know they're not.
Angel Reese got really fired up after hearing that Caitlin Clark is back from her injury. And yes, the drama is hotter than ever. Did Caitlin just take the spotlight from Reese again? We might be watching the most dramatic rivalry in sports unfold, like a soap opera straight from ESPN. Get ready, things are heating up with fiery tempers, viral moments, and some seriously awkward post-game side-eye. You won't want to miss this wild ride.
Myself is like, there's no point in complaining. Everybody's dealing with it. It's not any different.
It's a good mindset to have.
Yeah.
What's your welcome to the WNBA moment, if you could have one?
Ooh.
Welcome to the W.
I tell people this. It was early on. I want to say it was like our 10th game of the year. We're playing in New York versus Liberty, who ended up winning the championship this year.
Yep.
And somebody set a screen on me, and like I hit my ear like just perfect on the girl, where like my eardrum popped.
And just like that, all eyes are back on Caitlin Clark. Fresh out of injury rehab, she's returning to the court like a brand new iPhone on Christmas morning. And if Angel Reese thought the spotlight would stay on her a bit longer, she's in for a wake-up call. This league may be full of talented women, but the drama feels straight out of high school, just with ESPN-level coverage.
RG3, he said after watching Caitlin Clark's flagrant foul on Angel Reese and the aftermath, there is no way Angel Reese can continue the lie that she doesn't dislike Caitlin Clark. I know what hatred looks like. Angel Reese hates Caitlin Clark. Not some basketball rivalry hate either. Hate. And I'm like, you got that from a foul?
So in a NBA players. What about when somebody tackled you? Do you feel like they really
even if you felt like it was a dirty hit and you hopped up and was ready to fight, does that automatically mean?
Let's be real, Caitlin's return isn't just about basketball, it's about taking over the story. She's the plot twist, the main character, the season finale and premiere all in one. Meanwhile, Angel's been putting in work, grabbing rebounds, blocking shots, and posting cryptic tweets like a heartbroken R&B singer. But Caitlin? She makes headlines just for walking into practice. One jog across the court, and it's like Taylor Swift dropped a surprise album, total chaos.
I waited this weekend, so I missed this weekend's game, but after that, it's, day by day and see how I feel and just kind of turn to the medical staff and what they think. But I feel like I've made a lot of progress and I feel good and, not going to rush coming back. It's just not worth it. But after this weekend, I'll be reevaluated and we'll have a better idea of when I'll return.
Tuesday be a possibility or?
We'll see. I think, we're trying not to put like an exact date out there because it is kind of a day by day thing and see how I feel. And, this type of injury, like you don't know when I wake up, I'll feel, different than the day before and we'll see. It could be a possibility, but I could also not be available for that game.
Angel Reese knows exactly what's going on, and she feels it. The cameras that once followed her every move, from her post-Caitlin glares to her bold press conference quotes, are now all over Caitlin Clark again. The same fans who were calling Angel the new face of the league are back to debating if Caitlin is the Steph Curry of women's basketball, or just a budget version with a Target discount code. Either way, Angel's not happy.
Presence, just being there, change them. That's it. Like, you can sit here and come up with 1,000 different reasons for why. There's one why. That makes two. One why. And it's Caitlin Clark. She is the why. She is the reason. She is the box office. She is the game changer. She is that woman. She is her. Her performance today, dealing with a leg injury, whatever that leg injury is, I don't think she should play again the rest of the preseason if she doesn't have to, until she's won.
We all remember what Angel Reese said loud and clear: this league isn't about just one woman. It's not the Caitlin Clark show with everyone else as background. Angel has always pushed back against the idea that Caitlin alone is making the WNBA matter, thanks to her jump shot and a Nike deal. But here's the messy part: the moment Caitlin laces up her sneakers again, half the internet forgets anyone else exists. It's like the league was on pause, and Angel's 15-point double-doubles were just filler episodes until the main star came back. You can practically feel Angel's frustration through the screen. She's like the student yelling, "This is a group project," while Caitlin's name is the only one getting credit. And honestly, Angel has every right to be mad. She's out there putting in the work, taking hard fouls, dealing with online hate, facing cameras 24/7, and even catching the occasional elbow. Meanwhile, Caitlyn shows up, says she's feeling good, and suddenly she's treated like the next Michael Jordan again.
Angel Reese apologist sitting here and telling me, well, why are you talking about ticket sales and attendance and ratings? Why do you think? Why do you think? We talk about that because she talked about it. She told us that everybody's watching because of me too. If she had never said that, then the Angel Reese fans who all suck wouldn't have jumped on it. If she had said, I don't know, it's exciting to be a part of the new age of women's basketball, and I'm so excited about it, and not said no bullshit like, we're going to look back in 20 years and realize that, people watch women's basketball.
What makes it worse? Everyone's pretending like they didn't just watch Angel Reese carry her team for 3 straight weeks while Caitlyn was out. Angel's been playing through pain, getting iced up like she fell off a building, and Caitlyn jogs once without limping and suddenly gets a standing ovation from 3 cities and maybe even a NASA satellite. The hype around her is literally out of this world. Meanwhile, Angel's still catching heat for being too confident, too loud, or, God forbid, too entertaining. When Caitlyn gets fired up, it's called passion. When Angel does it, it's called attitude. You can practically hear the sports anchors struggling to explain why one player's celebration is inspiring and the other's is too much. And let's be honest, too many WNBA players are acting like this is TikTok beef instead of a professional league. The drama isn't just on the court. The subtweets? Petty. The press conference shade? Olympic level. These are grown women getting paid to hoop, but sometimes it feels like a reality show. Keeping Up with the Crossovers or Real Housewives of Fast Break City, take your pick. Instead of lifting each other up, it's turned into a game of who can throw the most shade without getting fined.
Empathy with Angel Reese the other day when you called her a hater.
Sure did call her a hater. Why you call her a hater?
I think she's first of all, I think she is a hater. That's okay.
Huh?
Like, maybe we're all haters.
What makes her a hater to you?
I think that she deeply hates Caitlyn Clark.
Why?
And I think
Did you feel that way before RG3 said it?
No. Oh, yes.
No, you didn't.
No, sorry, excuse me. So, I've seen it since way back in the college days. They don't like each other, right? I think Caitlyn Clark doesn't display, if she doesn't like her dislike for Angel Reese, I don't think Caitlyn Clark displays it. I think Angel Reese, I think she likes to be the villain.
For all her confidence and attitude, Angel Reese hasn't even been the pettiest one. Sure, she has her dramatic moments, exits, eye rolls, side eyes sharp enough to curdle milk, but at least she keeps it mostly about basketball. Meanwhile, other players are out here unfollowing each other on Instagram like it's a breakup, and giving post-game interviews that sound like subtweets with a dash of soap opera. And don't even start on the accidental fouls that feel more like WWE tryouts. It's wild, because the WNBA is overflowing with talent. But every time someone so much as bumps into Caitlyn Clark, it trends like a national crisis. Everyone else? Feels like they're playing in the shadows. Angel has earned her spotlight, but Caitlyn is the spotlight, whether she wants it or not. She could trip over the ball, and someone would edit it with a Beyoncé song and call it inspiring. So when Angel sees the cameras swing right past her, fast and focused only on Caitlyn, of course she's going to be furious. Not just annoyed. We're talking slam the locker door, text the group chat in all caps, plan your villain arc kind of mad. Because seriously, how many highlight reels does a woman have to make before people remember she exists after the post-game?
He seek that attention, right? And another thing is, it's obvious she's jealous of Caitlyn. Every interview, every tweet, everything is about Caitlyn. I haven't yet to see Caitlyn even respond to her yet. Have y'all?
No.
So when you asking me like, yo, I get it, everybody's watching women's basketball now, who's the real reason? Well, yes, you are right. Reese has a small amount of that, right? But the other real credit goes to Caitlyn. Not just because what she's doing outside the court, that she's waving her hand, doing all that. It's because she's giving buckets in basketball, right? And she looks like Steph Curry.
And the craziest part? Caitlyn's not even doing it on purpose. She just exists, and the world turns to look. Competing with her is like trying to outshine the sun. Meanwhile, Angel's out here giving press conferences that feel like, Dear Diary, today I was once again overshadowed by America's favorite three-point shooter. But the tension? It's real. It's thick, like a protein shake with no almond milk. Angel isn't just mad, she's mentally building a whole PowerPoint. Slide 1, why I shouldn't be second fiddle. Slide 2, all the games I carried while Caitlyn was out. Slide 3, a slow zoom on Caitlyn's smiling face with a little animated flame in the corner. Because here's the truth, The league may not officially be about one woman, but the media sure acts like it is. Every time Caitlyn's name hits the headlines, Angel's probably feeling her stomach twist like a washing machine on spin cycle. The respect Angel works so hard for? Put on hold. Meanwhile, Caitlyn's story gets another shiny new polish. And through it all, the immaturity stays strong. Some players can't take a loss without posting cryptic Bible verses or liking shady tweets. Professionalism isn't dead, but it's definitely on vacation. Sportsmanship exists, mostly as an idea. This isn't just a rivalry. It's a group project where everyone's fighting over credit, while Caitlyn walks in, breathes once, and gets an A+.
Reese hates Caitlyn Clark, and it's so obvious. You don't give this type of reaction for a common foul. That is a regular basketball foul. Caitlyn Clark hit ball, but Angel Reese decided to flop like she's Draymond Green and act like she got shot in the streets and hood of Chicago. But then when you ask a question after the game in the press conference, you say basketball play, refs got it right, move on. But you clearly had a hard time moving on after that foul. And Caitlyn Clark threw some shade at Angel Reese, rightfully so. That's just a good take foul. Either you let Angel get a wide open two-pointer, which I don't think she was going to make. Have you seen her lately?